Secretary, good afternoon. The government of Mexico is among our strongest and most valued partners. I am extremely honored to be here to mark the 200 years of friendship between our countries. The Department of Homeland Security is proud to play a role in implementing the historic bicentennial framework for security, public health, and safe communities, and honored to be a co-chair of the U.S.-Mexico High-Level Security Dialogue. We share so much with Mexico. Our history, our cultures, our heritage are inextricably linked. Our economies depend upon the efficient flow of trade and travel across our shared border. And DHS, our Department of Homeland Security, is committed to ensuring our security and efforts facilitate lawful trade. We also have shared challenges. Our two nations face an increasingly complex and dynamic threat environment, including arms trafficking, migrant smuggling, and fentanyl trafficking. And we are committed to facing these threats with our neighbor, our partner, and our friend, Mexico. Today, the high-level security dialogue, our two countries discuss ways in which we can improve upon our joint efforts. DHS is committed to doing its part in several ways that I'd like to comment on briefly now. The flow of illegal firearms from the United States to Mexico feeds the cartels that are smuggling drugs and migrants into the U.S. Decreasing that flow not only helps stem violence in Mexico, it also increases our homeland security. Homeland security investigations, HSI, firearms investigations are up 500% since DHS launched Operation Without a Trace to identify, target, and investigate arms smuggling. From October 2021 to August 2022, CBP, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, seized 215 handguns, 159 long arms, and approximately 380,000 pieces of ammunition in 210 separate southbound seizures at our shared border. This summer, our Department of Treasury leveled sanctions against an arms trafficker with connections to the Jalisco cartel. This designation was a direct result of the strong relationship between the government of Mexico and U.S. agencies, including the Department of Homeland Security. We are increasing our ability to detect contraband through increased screening using non-intrusive inspection technology. Technological innovation and our harnessing of it is a key and vital tool to our efforts. We have also increased our interdiction capacity through expanded cooperation between our customs and law enforcement authorities along the southern border. Together, we increased northbound and southbound screening for contraband, including weapons, controlled substances, ammunition, and bulk cash. With our Mexican counterparts, we have increased mirror patrols at our shared border, developed a unified border task force, and enhanced our information sharing, including locating and addressing cross-border tunnels. To protect the most vulnerable among us, we have put in place detection and referral measures to identify and assist potential victims of human trafficking. In support of our Smart Border initiative, we are assessing ports of entry from both sides of the border in support of developing a model port with integrated technology and joint processes. The goal of this project is to ensure more efficient trade and travel and improve security. I want to recognize the valiant efforts of our ambassador to Mexico, Ken Salazar, in all of the efforts that I am describing. Yesterday, we announced additional steps we are taking to reduce the number of people arriving at our southwest border irregularly and create a more orderly and safe and humane process for people fleeing the humanitarian and economic crisis in Venezuela. Those who attempt to cross the southern border of the United States illegally will be returned. Those who follow the lawful process we announced yesterday will have the opportunity to travel safely to the United States and become eligible to work here. We also announced that we will make available nearly 65,000 H-2B temporary non-agricultural worker visas for fiscal year 2023, on top of, in addition to the 66,000 H-2B visas that are normally available each fiscal year. This advances the Biden administration's pledge under the Los Angeles Declaration for Migration and Protection to expand legal pathways as an alternative to irregular and dangerous migration. I am grateful for the close partnership we enjoy. DHS is dedicated to the U.S. and Mexico's shared commitment to security as reflected in the bicentennial framework. This effort will make us stronger and safer together. Thank you.